Hello and welcome everyone and happy holidays to episode 22 of the Royal Rams Report, emanating from Las Vegas. I'm Vegas Mike and I'm your host. And I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and a Happy Festivus. I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Before I get into the sweet victory over the Thuggins and the Seahawks matchup, I want to once again call on the Rams organization to sign the best and winningest head coach in Rams history, and honestly, the best in the NFL. In 7 out of 9 years, he has gotten us to the playoffs. 8 of 9 winning seasons, 2 trips to the Super Bowl, a Lombardi, and possibly another one, with us looking amazing and locking up the playoffs again this year. I believe his contract extension should be a lifetime deal. Lock him up and make him and keep him the highest paid coach in history for years to come. And it needs to be done immediately. Come on, Stan, let's get this done. A really fast review of the Thuggins game. MVP Stafford continues to light up the defenses with 368 yards and 2 more touchdowns. And he did get 1 pick. Puka played amazing with 181 yards and another touchdown. Colby Parkinson had 2 more touchdowns. Devontae had 71 yards before leaving with a hamstring issue. Kyron and Blake combined for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 from Kyron and 1 from Corin, putting up 41 points on their defense. Defensively, early, the Rams had some issues with the passing game and St. Brown, but they shut down the running game in Jamar Gibbs and David Montgomery all day. And defensive captain, the conductor, got him a sack, and the defense pressured Golf all day. This game would have been a bigger win for us, except for the referees blowing that late interference call where the receiver obviously fell down, giving the Thuggins a free first down and eventual touchdown after being stopped on 4th down. Luckily, it didn't affect the outcome all that much. The referees still are pathetic and incompetent, and something needs to be done. Now, for the Rams-Seahawks matchup, the War Part 2. At quarterback, Matthew Stafford is obviously playing at an MVP level versus Sam Darnold, who has struggled the last couple of games, especially last week against the Colts. The advantage is the Rams here easily. Our running backs with Kyron Williams and Blake Corum are 2 of the best in the league right now. And Seattle's running game has dropped off lately. This is a big edge for the Rams. Wide receivers. Puka Nacua is the best in the league right now. I don't care who says so. No discussion on that one. And Devontae is dinged up and probably won't play this next game. We still have Jordan Whittington, Xavier Smith, and Kanata Mumfield versus JSN, Cooper Kupp, and Rashid Shaheed. This is closer if 17 is out, but I still believe the Rams have the edge here. At tight ends, R3 with Colby Parkinson playing unbelievable. The sure-handed Davis and Terrace Ferguson, who is still starting to come into his own, versus their 3 tight ends of A.J. Barner, a talented Elijah Arroyo, and Nick Callerup. This one is still in the Rams' favor. On to the defensive side of the ball. Our front 5 of Byron Young, Poona Ford, Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner, and Jared Verse versus their front 5 of Mike Morris, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Boya Amafe. It's closer than it should be, but the Rams are still better here. At middle linebacker, Nate Landman has established himself as a star. With the heat-seeking missile Omar Spates next to him, that's a solid group versus the Jones boys, Ernest Jones and Drake Jones. 2 very good linebackers, but the Rams are better, I believe. In the secondary, last week we struggled a little bit, but picked it up in the second half. And we had a solid outing overall, starting quarterbacks Emmanuel Forbes and Kobe Durant with Darius Williams and a suspicious low number of playing time Ahkello Witherspoon. Hopefully he's finally healthy and he'll be back to help solidify our corner room this week. Safeties Cam Curl, Cam Kitchens, plus McCullough and Wallace. Versus a very solid secondary of Devon Witherspoon, Reek Woolen, Nick Emanuare, and safeties Kobe Bryant and Ty Okada. Slight edge to the Rams here. Brings us to special teams. Our kicking game has really solidified lately with our new long snapper and the thicker kicker Mevis. And with Xavier Smith and Worthington returning punts and kicks. Versus the unbelievable leg of Jason Myers, who has hit some long ones, and Rashid Shaheed returning punts and kicks. This is extremely close, but this edge goes to Seattle still. This is going to be another divisional war, played in the rain and the wind. I still think the Rams are going to pull this game out, 31-26. All right, we're going to wrap it up with our memorabilia spotlight. And today I got a deluxe piece here for the holidays. Here it is. It's a double pack Super Bowl from back in the day. Marshall Faulk and Eddie George. It's got the little bitty Lombardi in there. It's a pretty nice piece. It's got 2 cards up there. I really like this piece. It's a nice, it displays great. And you know what? Surprisingly enough, these still are not very expensive. You can still find them and get them easily. So here it is. The Super Bowl edition. Starting lineup. Twin pack. Marshall Faulk and Eddie George. Pretty cool, huh? I thought it was really neat. I like it. I love it a lot, actually. It's one of my better pieces. I have it on display constantly. Here's what the back looks like, just so you guys can see that. That's what the back went for. And there it is. All right. Well, that wraps it up for our episode 22. Once again, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone out there. Until we see you again, Rams Royal God.